All right, man. Dan Campbell. Wanted to make sure I got to the computer for this one. I was like, man, let me do a couple videos before I go to work or whatever. So Dan Campbell, y'all about to listen. Just revealed that Carlton Davis and Derrick Barnes won't be back. Most likely for this playoff run. I knew about Derrick Barnes. I reported on that previously about that. But check out Detroit Lions Talk playlist. Don't forget, hit the link tree if you got to hit me up. X is probably the fastest way than Facebook, and I'm rarely on Instagram. I have to improve that. But hit me up. Don't forget you can donate. Cash App, Venmo, CJ Good 313. Roll on the bottom screen, the link tree, PayPal link tree, Spotify, Anchor, the whole nine, and other platforms that I am producing on. You can check that out all through the link tree. My main channel, Free Game 89 channel, the whole nine. So let's get into it.
For long term, looking like Carlton Davis, Derrick Barnes, are they on? Are they progressing like you would think?
They're doing great. I don't see them coming back at all. Those players won't. I don't see them coming back at all.
Super Bowl.
Yeah.
How about Aiden?
Yeah, it's same thing. Look, I'm going to say it again. He has a season-ending injury, but if anybody can come back from this, it would be Aiden. Is the best way to say it.
So for the most part, he don't even banking on Aiden Hutchinson coming back, which we all know, it's probably most likely not going to happen. If he comes back in any type of capacity, it's probably going to be in the capacity of spot duty. You know what I'm saying? It's probably going to be in the, spot duty. So yeah, that is what it is. So, and it's unfortunate. Carlton Davis is probably the biggest name, not named Aiden Hutchinson, that he said, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, that hurts. That hurts that you're not going to be able to, get that guy back, your number one corner. Then it's already talks potentially about, should the Detroit Lions, re-sign him, and he has an injury history. They're usually it's usually knick-knack injuries when it come to him. So that's the crazy thing about it. It's usually knick-knack injuries. When it come to when it come to him, man, there's a little bang here, there. So yeah, that's the thing about it, man. So yeah, that's unfortunate, but I mean, it is what it is. We already talked about getting David Montgomery back, so that's gonna happen. But that's huge not to have your number one corner, but at some point you should get Ennis Rackstraw back. Emmanuel Mosley, I don't know what he can really do to help. You should be able to get him back. So it literally should get very interesting for the Lions, man. So yeah, we for the most part have to take a wait and see approach and see pretty much how all this shakes out and how it all plays out. Yeah, but so we'll mess around and see, but that's huge, man. When you ain't got your number one corner, remember he had a hand injury, and then on top of that, he had then he got a broken jaw. So I don't know. He could just be lying and just saying, "Oh, I don't see them coming back," and and then they pop up and come back. You know how they are with the injury reports. Y'all know how they are with the injury reports. Remember New England used to get fined all the time or get in trouble all the time for bullshitting around with the injury report. So, I really wouldn't be too surprised by it. So yeah, I really wouldn't get too surprised by it. So, I mean, but yeah, that's huge. He was huge this year. So I don't know how that's going to impact him. I don't know how that's going to impact him getting another contract. So that's a great question. I don't know how that's going to impact him getting another contract. So yeah, that's super duper unfortunate. So won't be getting them guys back. Hellified cover guy and Carlton Davis and Derrick Barnes. He provided a lot of versatility. I think people we kind of already knew they wasn't getting him back. But he provided a lot of versatility. He was the emergency pass rusher. That's what he came in to this league as a pass rusher. I think people forget that. He came into this league as a pass rusher. And they morphed him into a 3-down linebacker. And, our linebackers, they went down. I think Barnes went down, and his replacement, Malcolm Rodrigo went down, and they were a really good group. Jalen Reeves-Maybin went down. So that front seven was just constantly being attacked by injuries this year. So, yeah, what he did in coverage. I mean, what he did in the playoffs last year. Remember he had that, he whiffed on that Dak Prescott safety in Dallas that could have changed the trajectory of the game. He whiffed on that. But then, in the playoff game versus Tampa, he sealed the pick six. Yeah, he sealed the pick six. So, yeah, I think, hey, man, he been doing his thing. So, but yeah, I mean, I just think, most people don't recognize this about men. Most men prepare for the worst. In our minds, we prepare for the worst. We prepare for the absolute worst. So I don't really think people really recognize that's how, dudes prepare. You have to be able to absolutely prepare for the worst case scenario. So, but yeah, man, that is what it is, man. So, yeah, let me know what you girls and guys think. Check out Detroit Lions Talk playlist. Hit the link tree. Find me on X, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Amazon, Kick, Twitch, the whole nine. Appreciate the love, support. Check out Detroit Lions Talk playlist. Peace.